Once upon a time, in a bustling ant colony, lived a young and curious ant named Flik. He was an inventive and industrious ant, always coming up with new ideas and creations to help improve the lives of his fellow ants. However, Flik often found himself misunderstood and underestimated by his fellow ants, who believed that their annual offering to a gang of bullying grasshoppers was the only way to survive. Every year, the grasshoppers would descend upon the ant colony, demanding food in exchange for protection from other insects. The ants worked tirelessly to gather enough food to satisfy the grasshoppers' insatiable hunger. But Flik couldn't help but feel that there must be a better way. One day, Flik ventured outside the colony's boundaries and stumbled upon a group of circus bugs who had been separated from their traveling circus. Mistaking them for warriors, Flik recruited the circus bugs, believing that they would help fend off the grasshoppers. Little did Flik know, the circus bugs were not warriors at all, but performers who had been discarded by their ringmaster. Undeterred by the truth, Flik returned to the colony with his newfound warrior bugs, including Francis the ladybug, Slim the walking stick insect, Heimlich the caterpillar, and many others. The ants were initially skeptical of the circus bugs' abilities, but Flik convinced them that they were their best chance to overthrow the grasshoppers once and for all. As Flik and the circus bugs prepared for the upcoming confrontation with the grasshoppers, they faced numerous challenges and setbacks. The circus bugs struggled to adapt to their new roles as warriors, and Flik's lack of judgment caused further complications. However, they continued to persevere, learning to work together and discovering hidden talents along the way. Meanwhile, within the grasshopper gang, Hopper, the ruthless leader, grew increasingly impatient with the ants' inability to deliver the demanded food. He threatened to unleash devastating consequences upon the colony if they failed to comply. However, a strong-willed ant named Princess Atta, who had assumed leadership in her father's absence, began to question the grasshoppers' dominance, and Flik's ideas started to resonate with her. As the fateful day of the final showdown with the grasshoppers arrived, Flik and his team prepared a grand scheme to free the ants from their oppressors. With the help of his friends and newfound allies, Flik orchestrated an elaborate plan that involved fireworks, decoys, and a massive bird prop that would scare away the grasshoppers. When the moment of truth arrived, the ants bravely stood up to the grasshoppers, refusing to bow down any longer. The battle was fierce, but the ants fought with newfound determination, while Flik and the circus bugs used their unique skills to create chaos and confusion among the grasshoppers. In the midst of the chaos, the bird prop was accidentally set on fire, revealing it to be a mere illusion. Panic erupted among the ants as they realized their last hope had been shattered. However, Flik's resilience and resourcefulness shone through as he used the fire to his advantage, scaring away the grasshoppers with the immense flames. In the aftermath of the battle, the ants celebrated their newfound freedom and the defeat of the grasshoppers. Flik was hailed as a hero and finally received the recognition he deserved. The circus bugs, having discovered their true purpose and talents, decided to stay with the ants and became valued members of the colony. Flik and Princess Atta forged a deep bond during their shared journey, and their friendship blossomed into something more. They became the leaders of the ant colony, guiding their fellow ants toward a brighter and more prosperous future. With Flik's innovative thinking and Princess Atta's wisdom and compassion, they implemented new strategies for food collection, improving the efficiency of the ant colony and ensuring a surplus for future generations. The once oppressed ants thrived under Flik and Princess Atta's leadership, embracing a newfound sense of unity and creativity. They no longer lived in fear of the grasshoppers, understanding that their strength lied in their collective efforts and determination. Over time, Flik's ideas and inventions continued to revolutionize the ant colony. He developed ingenious contraptions and devices that made the ants' lives easier, from automated harvesting machines to advanced communication systems. The colony became a hub of innovation, attracting ants from neighboring colonies who sought to learn from their success. Flik and Princess Atta's love and commitment to each other grew stronger with each passing day. They worked hand in hand, leading by example and instilling a sense of optimism and ambition in their fellow ants. Their unwavering dedication to progress and unity inspired the ants to push boundaries, explore new frontiers, and build a better future together. As years went by, word of the ant colony's prosperity spread throughout the insect kingdom. Other colonies sought alliances and partnerships, recognizing the value of Flik's inventive mind and the leadership of Princess Atta. They formed cooperative relationships, exchanging knowledge, resources, and support to further strengthen their respective communities. Flik's inventive spirit also sparked the curiosity of the younger generation of ants. Inspired by his example, they began experimenting and coming up with their own inventions, contributing to the continuous growth and advancement of the ant colony. Innovation became an integral part of their culture, driving them forward in their quest for progress. Outside the ant colony, the grasshoppers, having been defeated and humiliated, retreated into obscurity. Without the ants' fear and subservience, they lost their power and influence over other insect communities. The balance of power shifted, and insects of all kinds started to assert their independence and refuse to be ruled by fear. In recognition of their and so, the tale of Flik, Princess Atta, and the ant colony of their time became a timeless legend, passed down through generations, reminding all who heard it of the power of determination, friendship, and the limitless potential that lies within each and every individual, no matter how small they may seem.